Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this episode, if you like, of Healthy Aging at Lumia, our regular vlogs. I hope you've been enjoying them. I have been talking to some really interesting people, and today is no different. Today I'm actually talking to a lady called Delia Letham. And Delia is actually a client of Lumia. She's been a client of ours for a number of years. And Delia has been in the television and film industry for over 30 years. And yeah, I did say 30. You won't believe it when you see her. But Delia is actually a makeup artist and a hairdresser. And she spoke to me, she approached me quite recently because she has decided to take her career, if you like, into a slightly different direction. And Delia will tell us more about it, but Delia's business is called The Wig Dresser, and she's actually specialises in helping women to work with hair pieces for all kind of different reasons. So I'm not going to say too much more. I'm going to let Delia do all the talking here because I'm really excited to be able to offer this service now at Lumia. So yeah, over to you, Delia. Tell us a bit about you and a bit about why you decided to offer this wig dresser service.
Thank you, Mags. Hi. So I've been working for a very long time in television mainly, and mostly what I've been doing is preparing actors to be in front of the camera, and a lot of the time we use wigs and hair pieces, and it's a very exciting and fun process to create a character, and it's always a challenge to get the look right, and of course because they're in front of camera, it's very important that we make the hair piece or wig as natural as possible. So that's always been a challenge and very exciting. And so I decided, because I love working with hair and styling wigs and pieces, I decided to make this my new business as the wig dresser and take it out into the real world. Yeah, I love meeting new people, and I love making people happy. And it's a great feeling when you see somebody's, when you can be a part of somebody's journey. A lot of the ladies that come to me are, they've decided to kind of go for it, and it's a part of building their confidence or getting their confidence back in their hair, which is
what sort of clients come to you then? Is this women that are maybe looking for a kind of permanent solution, if you like? So could it be somebody that's looking to wear a wig or a hairpiece on a kind of permanent kind of day-to-day basis, or a more special occasion?
So it varies really. Some of the ladies that come to me are experiencing thinning hair. A lot of the time it's on the top, and it's usually due to hormone-related hair loss, or sometimes it's because of stress, especially after what we've all been through for the last couple of years. And so they might be looking for often they don't know how long that hair loss is going to be for, and what direction it's going to go in. So I have ladies like that who are maybe just looking for a piece for their hair, or a half wig, as I call it. And sometimes it might suit them better to have a full wig, something they can just pop on, when they're going out. They might not want to wear it at home all the time. So it's a sort of, it's a temporary thing that they can take on and off as they want to, really, that I'm offering. And sometimes I have ladies that are getting treatment for cancer. And often they come to me at the beginning of their journey because they want to kind of know that they've got something in place for when and, you know, as their hair loss occurs, which again is quite an unknown to many of them.
Yeah.
You don't really know until they start having their treatment what's going to happen. What often happens as we age, and if we're undergoing any sort of, if we've got any sort of health issues, is that it affects the quality of your hair as well. So often ladies say to me, oh, I used to have such lovely shiny hair, and then now it's lost it, you know, it can change the texture of your hair.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
you don't realise, yeah, we've talked on this vlog quite a lot about hair actually in the past, and I think, you know, we all think of ageing, we think of our skin, you know, and actually your hair is a huge part of ageing, and I think, as you say, I think vibrant, thick hair, it is more youthful, and I think a lot of us, as we go down the path of life, kind of miss that feeling, and maybe it is just a something that we need, you know, maybe just even like for a special occasion. I know certainly I'm going to be a mother of the bride myself next year, and we do get quite a lot of mother of the brides in at Lumia, and they maybe have seen this really nice style that's going to be fabulous with their hat, but they just don't physically have enough hair. You know what I mean? Like,
there's, you know, we do a lot of glamorous updos for television, especially if you're doing a period drama, you know, and you've got a leading lady and she's got beautiful big hair. And there's so few women that have enough hair to create that lovely glamorous hair. And it's also a very, I was going to talk about this because I'm planning to create a range of hair pieces that ladies can use for just to enhance their hair for a special occasion. And of course, it's very important to get the colour match right, which is something that one of the important things that I'll do when I meet ladies is to match the colour of their hair. And the amazing thing about these pieces is that they're actually very simple to, it gives you a very quick, lovely hairdo, you know, very easily. So it's either something you can work with your hairdresser to, you know, create the do, or, you know, sometimes you can do it yourself.
Yeah. And I think as well, you know, you talked about ladies going through treatment, and I went through cancer treatment myself 12 years ago. And certainly for me, I think when you lose your hair, the wig is quite straightforward, so you can put a wig on. But I found the transition coming away from the wig quite strange, because as your hair starts to grow, you feel you don't want to wear a wig, but I didn't feel that confident having really, really short hair. So, you know, I got a few hair extensions and things in at the time, just to try and kind of get me through that period, if you like.
Yeah, it's yes, and because of course pieces, extensions, wefts, you know, there's lots of different ways that you can get lovely sort of half wigs as well, that you know, make such a difference. You know, I use them quite a lot just when ladies have very thin sort of hair that they can't really do anything with. And, you know, I always like to try and incorporate your own natural hair into any piece, actually, that even if I'm putting on a full wig, I try to, if you have some hair that we can use, it just makes all the difference with, I think, how it feels as well, and with your hairline being natural.
And I suppose, you know, you've been in the business for such a long time, you must have seen things progress, and the kind of the quality of the wigs now compared to years ago. It's insane, isn't it? I mean, half the time you wouldn't even know.
A lot of ladies come to me and the first thing they'll say is, oh, I want a real hair wig. And I always, well, in the first place, real hair wigs are very, very expensive.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, that's fine if somebody knows absolutely that's, and they want to make that investment. But the synthetic or fiber wigs now are amazing. The quality of them is, I mean, I've actually got one here that I thought I might show you just to
Sure.
give you an idea. Because, sorry, excuse me. I will always show them the options in fibre hair that they can have as well. And in some ways, so I've got one here, and they're very, this is very soft hair, and it feels like real hair.
Yeah, amazing.
And it moves like real hair as well. And this is what they call flexi fibre, which means that it's you can still blow dry it and use, you know, tongs and straighteners, so long as they have a heat setting and they're not too hot.
And I guess the fact that you're a hairdresser as well, Delia, you can cut layers in and adjust the fringes and things. So it's not a kind of one size fits all. It's more of a, you're offering a real customized service.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, once I've had a chat with a lady and got to, you know, get an idea of what she might be looking for, a lot of people are unsure of what they want or what might work for them. So I'll measure their head to make sure that we can get a wig or a piece that will fit them comfortably. And we'll do a colour match, and then it's fitting. And it's very important that you fit a wig and have it cut and styled as required. You know, even if you get the right style, often as not, they need a little trim, or it might need thinned out a little bit. A lot of wigs are quite full, you know, just to make them as natural as possible.
Yeah, yeah. And I think, you know, years ago when I went through my treatment, I thought, right, that's it, we're going to get wigs into Lumia and we'll start, you know, selling wigs and kind of going down that route. But I think it's quite a specialised thing, you know, and I think we made the mistake of trying to kind of introduce it into the salon, whereas actually it didn't work. I'm just being totally honest, it didn't work for us because I don't think it was a personalised enough service, and I don't think we gave people the privacy that they needed.
Yes, I
think that's what's great about you coming to Lumia. You'll be in a totally private room, totally private consultation. So it's not going to be happening in the hair salon as such. It will be private. And you know, for anybody that's watching, Delia, what would they just contact you? Obviously, we'll put all your details here, and just for a consultation, that would be the first thing they would do, because I'm sure people watching this think, oh, I'd love that, I've no idea what I want.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, just give me a call and, you know, we can have a chat. There's no pressure at all from me, and, you know, just have a chat and have a little consultation and, you know, take it from there, you know.
Perfect, magic. Well, listen, thanks so much. I'm sure you'll have loads of people contacting you after this for some information. And yeah, I wish you every success at Lumia. So hopefully your first day will be next week.
Lovely, yes.
And you're going to be quite flexible with dates and times. So just let clients contact you directly to arrange to have a chat with them.
Super, that's super.
Magic. Thank you so much, Delia.
I'm delighted. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.